The latest attacks on Gaza have once again sparked a wave of international condemnation. From world leaders to human rights organizations, the outcry is loud and clear. The violence must stop. But here's the uncomfortable truth. These condemnations, no matter how fervent, often amount to little more than empty words. Let's dive into the heart of the issue. The people of Gaza are facing unimaginable suffering. Civilian casualties, widespread displacement, and a humanitarian crisis of immense proportions. Yet, despite the global chorus of disapproval, the cycle of violence continues unabated. It's not enough to simply condemn. Words without action are like a lifeline that's never thrown. The international community must match its rhetoric with concrete steps to alleviate the suffering and address the root causes of the conflict. History teaches us that international pressure can be transformative. Think about apartheid in South Africa or the conflict in Northern Ireland. When the world unites in its demand for peace, it can create powerful momentum for change. But this requires more than just statements. It demands real action. One effective approach is targeted sanctions. Sanctions that hit those responsible for human rights violations where it hurts, their wallets. Another is providing material support to peace builders on the ground. The tools are there. What's missing is the political will to use them effectively. The cost of inaction is staggering. Every day without a resolution means more lives lost, more families torn apart, and more instability in the region. We cannot afford to let another generation grow up in the shadow of violence and despair. So what needs to be done? First, an immediate ceasefire to halt the violence and protect civilians, then a credible investigation into all alleged violations of international law to hold those responsible accountable. And let's not forget the urgent need for unhindered humanitarian aid. But addressing the immediate crisis is just the first step. In the long term, the international community must tackle the root causes of the conflict. This means addressing the occupation, the blockade, and the denial of Palestinian self-determination. Yes, these are difficult conversations that require painful compromises, but the alternative, a perpetuation of the status quo, is simply unacceptable. It's time for the world to move beyond empty condemnations. It's time for concrete action. The people of Gaza deserve nothing less. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth analysis on the world's pressing issues. Stay informed, stay engaged.